Okay, so this is the part 2 of our calibration because I have some problem with my cell phone. So we will proceed. The next one will be the one calibration. So pressing power or enter button. So now after pressing, you will see this first gas that will be calibrate the first sensor that will be calibrate is hydrocarbon. So as you can see, hydrocarbon and LEL. So we will introduce the gas. Press enter when you want to calibrate. Now it's 0 blinking. Now we will introduce the gas. Okay, so now as you can see, it starts reading. So the target value that we will have on the span gas is 50. Okay, 50. The same, it's about 60 seconds. Once the equipment is stable on that number, you can press enter, or you can adjust by pressing arrow up and down. Okay, arrow up or arrow down. So our target is 50, like say already 60 seconds and the target is 50, then we will increase until we reach 50. Now it's already 50. It goes down. Now it's already 50, then press enter, meaning and then already completed. So that is for the low concentration of gas. So we will proceed to the high concentration. We will use the other span gas. Just wait. Okay, so you use the other span gas again. Press enter. We'll connect span gas to our tube, sampling tube, and then now it starts to read now. Sorry guys, I just have problems with my connector, so we will repeat the procedure. Okay, so after we have tested the low concentration, we will test the high concentration. As you can see on the screen, it reads the LEL. This is the low concentration of gas. So if we want to calibrate the high concentration of gas, we need to press the air button. Pressing air button, it will shift to high concentration of gas, which reads the percentage in volume. So after we already changed, press the power button or enter. Now it's blinking, so we will connect our span gas. wait. So I've already connected, as you can see. The reading is changing. I have some problems. Please wait. Okay, we will continue. Okay. Now it's starts to read. So the volume, which is our target, is 8%, as I'll show you. As I've shown you on the gas concentration, our spun gas is 8% volume. So we just wait about 60 seconds and we will see if the equipment is stable. So it's reading, let's say it's already stable and it's already 60 seconds. So we will adjust according to the spun gas concentration. So we will press this arrow up and down until we will get the 8%. You can press or hold. Now it's too much, so we will reduce. Again. Now it's already 8, then we will press enter, then show you end. So we have already completed. So now we will proceed to the next sensor, which is oxygen. We will press arrow up to shift on the oxygen sensor. So now we already have the oxygen O2 sensor on this display. So we will start to calibrate using one calibration. So we'll press enter, so it starts to blink. Then we will apply our spun gas. So I already applied the spun gas. As you can see, the reading is changing. The concentration in our spun gas is 12%. So now it's 12. Let's say it's already 60 seconds and already stabled. So we just press and enter or power button, then it will show the end. So that is show that we already completed the calibration. So the next thing, we will proceed to the hydrogen sulfide. So we will press arrow up again to shift on the next sensor, which is hydrogen sulfide, then pressing the power or enter button to start the calibration. Now it starts reading. Okay, so after 60 seconds, when the equipment is stable, so spun gas concentration is 25. So if not yet reached, we will adjust according to the spun gas by pressing arrow up and down. So just will adjust. Oops, too much. Okay, so now it's 25, and if we're stable, just press enter and it will show you end button. and so we have already completed. Then we will proceed to the next by pressing again the air or arrow up. Now we are already on the carbon monoxide, so we'll start to calibrate. We'll press the power or enter button. Now it's already reading. So let's say already 60 seconds. Then after the equipment is stabled, reading is 50. Then if it's not carbon monoxide, our spun gas concentration is 50, so we no need to adjust. It's already 50. So if let's say it's more or less, we can adjust by pressing arrow up and down. The same with others. So when stable, as what I have said, we can press enter and power and end. After that, one calibration, we already completed to calibrate the 4 sensors. And the next thing, we will press the arrow up. So pressing the arrow up will show you the escape. So we have completed. We will escape to this mode of display. So pressing enter, now it will return to 1 calibration. Then we will proceed to the next mode of display. So by pressing again arrow up, bump, meaning we will do the bump test. So I will disconnect first from the spun gas. It's too smelly. Now we will do the bump test by now pressing power or enter will show you the bump. So this is the bump, and these are the value of the concentration of spun gases that we're going to apply. So the bump test will be about 30 seconds as what you have seen here. So I will connect first our spun gas that we will going to use. The same, we will use the 4-in-1. Then I'm going to connect it. Then after, we will press the bump. Now see, it's now reading. The value numbers are changing, and the time is also going down until 0. So we will wait that the equipment is finished testing, bump test. So after completed, it will show you the P, which means we have passed all the tests. So after this, we will press enter. So we have completed the bump test. So I will remove as now. We will proceed to the next mode by pressing again the arrow up, which is the alarm parameters settings. So again, press power enter. So the first thing that you have see is setting of hydrocarbon. So if you like to change or set the corresponding alarms, just press enter, then it blinks. So the first alarm will be the warning first alarm, or the warning alarm. So we will follow only the manual specification of setting the alarms. So like in the manual we have 10 for the warning. So by changing the corresponding number, we can press arrow up and down also to change the value of the number by pressing arrow up now. So once we already have the desired number, we press enter. Then it will proceed to the next or second alarm setting. So second alarm setting is 50. So the same thing, if we want to change the value, press arrow up and down. Then if you have the value, press enter. So the next alarm, we will proceed by pressing arrow up. Okay, so it will shift to oxygen. So if we want to change the setting, press enter. Then also first alarm will come out the warning. So 18 is the set. If you want to change the value, press arrow up and down. So if you have the number, you can press enter. Then it will come out the second alarm. So second alarm will be 25. So second alarm will be 25 as per manual specifications. Then if you want to change the number, also press arrow up and down. If you have already the desired number, press enter. Then it will end. So the next, we will proceed by pressing this arrow or air up. Okay, so we have already in the hydrogen sulfide. So if you want to change the value, press enter. First alarm will be warning 5 ppm. 5 ppm. If you want to change the value, you can set by pressing arrow up and down. If you have the desired number, press enter. Then next we'll show you the second alarm, which is 30. Then if you want to change the value, arrow up and down. If you have the desired number, press enter. Okay, then the next alarm will give you the STEL, so short term exposure limit. So we have the 15. Okay, the same. If you want to change the value, press up and down, arrow up or down. Already have the desired number, press enter. So the next alarm will give you the TWA, time weighted average. So if you want to change the number, press arrow up and down. If not, if you already have the desired number, press enter. It will give you end. Then we have completed. We will proceed to the next sensor. Press arrow up or air. Though, so we already have the carbon monoxide setting. So press enter. If you want to change, we give you the first alarm. So the same thing. To change the number, arrow up and down. If you have the desired number, press enter. So it will proceed to the next alarm, second alarm, which is 50. So if you want to change the number, arrow up and down. If you already have the number, press enter. So the next will be the STEL, short term exposure limit. So if you want to change the number, up and down. If you have the desired number, press enter. Then it will proceed to the next alarm settings for TWA, time weighted average. If you have the desired number, or if you want to change the number, arrow up and down, pressing this arrow up and down. If already have this number, press enter. Then it will end. So we have already completed. So we will press arrow up. It will show you escape. Means if you don't want to, if you already completed, then once we have already in the escape, press enter. Now already completed the alarm parameter settings. So we will proceed to the next next mode, pressing up bomb set. So to changing the settings on the bomb, press enter. So the first as I have shown you, this one, the first will be the gas time. Okay, gas time. So meaning gas time, it will show you the figure on the time that we will test the equipment. So by pressing this power button or enter, it will the number will blink, which means you can change it by pressing arrow up and down. So if you want to press arrow up, it will go to the next time set, 45, 60 and 90 seconds as you press this value, this button, arrow up. So we will return to 30, then we'll press enter. Okay, so the next is the, as you can see, the first gas time, the underline will be the settings, so 30. So once you proceed to the next settings, you will press arrow up and the line will change to the next 30, meaning this is the passing range. So passing range, you can set within plus minus 10%, plus minus 20%, plus minus 30, plus minus 40. So if you want to change the setting, press enter, then you move by pressing or changing the setting by pressing arrow up and down. See, 40, then 30, 20, 10. So we will return to 30. Then if we already have the desired settings, then press enter, and then it will return. It will, after after the check, we will proceed to the next. Pressing up, it will go to calibration time. So calibration time means this is the time or the figure that shows in seconds. So this is the time that we will going to calibrate our equipment. So by pressing enter, the number is blinking, so this is the number that we wish to change. Pressing also up and down to select the number, that the desired number that you want to the desired number or the desired time that you wish to set your equipment. So we will return to 60 setting. Then once you already have the desired number or the desired time, you press enter, then it will end. Then you will proceed to the next setting, pressing arrow up, auto calibration. So auto calibration, you can choose pressing enter, you can choose only on and off. So we will do the auto calibration. We will choose on, as you can see, then press enter and will end. So next we will press arrow up and it will show you the escape menu. So enter. If you want to escape from that mode, press enter. Now it returned to bomb set. So the next set that we will do is beep set. Beep set, if you wish to change, press enter. Then you can choose only on by pressing up or down, on off only on this type. beep set. So I will put on, then enter, then end, beep set. Then we will proceed to the next. It will show you the start button, means we will be able to start on our equipment, and it will go to the detection mode. So once we have completed the test, the calibration, the setting of alarms, parameters, and etc., we wish to go back to the detection mode, we will choose the start and press enter. Now equipment will proceed to the detection mode display. As you can see, now our equipment is ready, and it's already on the detection mode display. So that ends our training. Thank you for watching my video. Although it's not good, so maybe it's helpful for you. Thank you.